Yeah, hello.
Hello, is that Paul?
It is, yeah.
How you doing, Paul? It's Tim here from Five Towns FM.
Yeah, doing fine, yeah.
Good. Right, Paul, thanks for coming on my show, mate. For people who don't remember, yeah, I'm sure they will. 1980, you had hits with Love of the Common People, Wherever I Lay My Hat. And 1985, you got a Brit Award. And how did that feel when you got your first Brit Award?
Yeah, it felt great. I'm trying to remember if I think it was for Best Male Vocalist or something. So, yeah, it was a pleasure to get it. And nice to see they're still going strong.
Yeah, that's good, mate. And I see on Facebook, Paul, you're a big lover of classic cars.
Yeah, I suppose I am. Yeah, I do tend to like old vehicles, like classic vehicles, but mostly in the American sort of format.
Yeah, the American cars, yeah.
Yeah.
Right then, let's talk about your new album, the first one you've released for over 20 years, called The Good Thing. Tell us a little bit about it, if you can, Paul.
It's like a collection of old soul and R&B tracks that I thought it'd be a good idea to get back to my roots for a little bit, because I've been unsure as to what a Paul Young album would be in this day and age. Like,
yeah.
In the past, I've chosen a diverse kind of choice of material. Yes, there might have been a couple of soul songs on No Parley with Wherever I Lay My Hat and Iron Out the Rough Spots, but then there were songs written by Anthony Moore and Jack Lee, who came out of a punk band called The Nerves, and then Con People, which was actually a country song, not a reggae song as I first thought. So there was always a lot of variation on my albums, and it was difficult to put that into a modern idiom. So I thought getting back to my the roots of the Q-tips,
yeah,
would be a good idea.
Right, that's great. So how did you first get started, Paul? If I can just take you back a little bit in time, how did you get started into music, and what inspired you?
I always liked it. I think I was always interested when I was a kid. My mum and dad got me to have some piano lessons when I was really young, which I wasn't really drawn to the piano. But it gave me a basic knowledge of music. I learned to read and be able to put that onto the piano. Then, so very basically, I was young. But then that gave me an understanding of how a record was made. So when I listened to the radio, I could pick out what the bass was doing, the keyboard, the guitar, and I knew what was what. And that was when I really first started to get interested in music.
Yeah, that's brilliant. So, any tours to go alongside with your new album, The Good Thing, lined up?
We're constantly adding dates, and they start in May. And just off the top of my head, I'm doing, let's see, Barton Rope Walk, Loudon, Holmfirth, Cardiff, Leamington Spa, Southampton. And let's see, I'm going down in Devon, so Bath, I'm going to Sheffield. So I'm doing quite a few gigs now, all the way through May, going into June, July, and then we'll probably regroup and do like an autumn tour.
That's brilliant. Right, Paul, thanks for coming on my show, mate. Would you like to interview your new single for us?
Yeah, this is the slightly lesser known song to come from Al Green, and this is my version of his song Love.
Thanks, mate. Thanks a lot, Paul. Thanks for taking time out to talk to me.
Cheers.
Thanks, mate. Bye.
Bye.